the actor, the ingrate.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick, Whackpacker Eric the actor. Hated by so many, loved by so few. Here's an example of why that is so true. It's Howard 100 News in depth.
You know, when I heard that he was sick and he was going to go to the hospital and, you know, this may be it for him, I felt terrible about the things I've done. And I said, you know, let me reach out to the guy and get him a gift just to help him out, just to make him feel better.
His name is Phil, and like many fans of The Stern Show and Whackpacker Eric the actor, he may have gone a little too far busting Eric's balls on Twitter. Phil got blocked, and later he heard about Eric's possible surgery. He felt terrible. He went to Eric's wish list and bought him, as per Eric's request, a Blu-ray copy of the film Last Vegas. Ugh. Since then, Phil has not been unblocked. He hasn't heard a thank you. Nothing.
It's the least I could do, and I thought that maybe he might say, just give me a brief thank you. It's nothing, you know, you don't have to obviously go out of your way to do much, but thanks would have been in order, I think.
If you could give a message to people out there who maybe feel the same way as you, maybe they feel bad for busting Eric's balls on Twitter, almost like a Yelp review, is there anything you could tell people about buying a gift for Eric?
Just buyer beware. This guy is a bit of a con artist. You know, don't fall for his gimmicks.
Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
Howard 100 News, the only news organization that gives a shit about Eric the actor.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Ian Ziering, star of Sharknado 2, the second one, talks with Lisa G about the movie franchise and its relationship with The Stern Show.
Are you excited about the premiere of Sharknado 2 or more excited that Benji is in it?
You know, it's a toss-up there. Very excited for Benji to be in it, knowing that Howard and Howard Stern Show, they're all big supporters of the show. It makes everyone's mouth water all the more.
What was the buzz on the set knowing that Benji Bronk had a part in Sharknado 2?
Well, it was dour for me because I didn't get a chance to work with him. The one day that I wasn't working, he was. I think the whole movie hinges on him, and based on whether he was able to accomplish his goal will determine whether the entire city falls prey to killer sharks or not.
Another Howard 100 News Brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
AGT, here come the judges.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick, America's Got Talent, the third season with Howard Stern as a judge. How's that working out with the other judges? It's Howard 100 News. You need to know.
Have you annoyed Howard yet?
You know, that's a question for Howard. I think that really is a question for Howard. I don't purposely annoy him. I love Howard. I love working with him.
That's one of the judges from America's Got Talent, Howie Mandel. He was on the red carpet for the first round of auditions in front of the judges that began in Newark, New Jersey. And Howie explained to me why sometimes America's judge and him butt heads.
I respect him like there's not even a word to describe how much respect I have for him. But when it comes to bizarre acts, right, I think sometimes we have a very different philosophy. Right. So if a bizarre act shows up today, I think the annoying will begin.
Here's a woman that I dream about disappointing in the bedroom. AGT judge Mel B. How is it being back with Howard back at the new season? Has he been driving you crazy backstage?
I actually secretly missed him the most. Yeah. Don't tell him that, though.
He was talking about you on the radio the other day. Did you hear about it?
What was he saying?
He was talking about these yacht pictures that came out.
Oh, God.
He was loving it. He was loving them. And I'm sure he hasn't bothered you backstage about that stuff yet?
I think he has, but I just ignore him a lot anyway.
All right, I'm done with you.
Go.
Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
Broadcasting deep from the heart of the Howard Stern building, the pulse of the Howard Stern channels. This is Howard 100 News.
What's up with ET-TV talk show host Ross Matthews and Whackpacker Eric the actor? They have this thing going on. It's Howard 100 News, behind the scenes.
He wants to be a reporter, and I'm, tossing it around. I don't care if he uses me. I love him.
ETV talk show host Ross Matthews is a huge Eric the actor fan.
Well, when I came on Howard for the very first time, on that day, Eric started following me on Twitter.
And that's when things started to get interesting.
We private messaged each other back and forth. I'll read you some. When I was nominated for People's Choice Award, he said, "Hey, Ross, do you need someone to do the People's Choice Award red carpet? I'd really love to do it." And then the next day he said, I'm serious about what I said.
Ross also says Eric wants to help make peace between Howard Stern and Jay Leno.
I started on Jay. I love Howard and Jay, so we have that in common. So I think he thinks if we sort of put our powers together, we could build a bridge.
He says by talking to Eric, it makes him feel a little closer to Howard. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
This day in Howard history, February 21st, 1975, 21-year-old Howard Stern went behind the microphone for his first show, the legendary cult hit The King Schmaltz Bagel Hour.
Time for King Schmaltz Bagel Hour.
Howard read various wacky animal-related news stories, talked with his buddies about transcendental meditation, and held a telephone talent contest. Humor, Howard said, makes the world go round. Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
The Actor. More medical tests.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. Eric the Actor has had his EKG. The news is good. He may not need surgery after all.
Friday's appointment at Stanford went well. They want to see me back in 6 months to do another evaluation, which that's to kind of clarify things for people. That's all Friday was just an evaluation appointment. It wasn't, set up where I go there and then a day or so later I'm in the OR.
Listen to Howard 100 News. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
This day in Howard history, April 17th, 2006. Stern Show writer Sal Govanelli upset that he did not get an invitation to Robin Quiver's birthday party. One of only 2 staffers who didn't get the invite. Robin wanted Sal's wife to come, but didn't know how to contact her.
Well, me, I can understand because you hate me. But
I
you
heard
should
that's
invite
your
Richard.
new theory, too, that I hate you.
I heard you're really, freaking out. Be honest.
I'm bummed, too, actually.
My wife's upset because she heard that you were thinking about inviting her and not me, and now she goes, I'm not invited either?
Oh, she's invited.
She's
I told
invited.
you that.
I just don't know how to get to her.
Right. We can't get past you.
It would have been awkward to have you give her an invitation.
This day in Howard history. Whackpacker Tad Mom scheduled for a boxing match in June in Atlantic City, but no opponent has been selected. Howard 100 News surveys Stern staffers on who they'd like to see mix it up with Tad Mom in the ring. It's Howard 100 News, behind the scenes.
She'll just flail around. She might even knock herself out. She can knock herself out and make herself $5,000 for knocking herself out.
Beautiful. Nobody's done it yet.
I mean, if that's not entertainment, I don't know what is.
Well, it's always good to see 2 ladies fighting, so I'd love to see High Pitch Mike. I think it would be a great matchup. Play nice. Don't pull any eyes out.
Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
Angry Alice in the Big Apple.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. Whackpacker Angry Alice would like to move. East, that is.
I'm dealing with a love loss and stress from crazy people judging me on the wrong way. It's just a lot of things going on in my life. My ex-husband owed me over $50,000. Now I can't contact him to get it from him. Can't deal with the crazy people in this building, but it's okay. I'm planning to move. I'm looking for a new place to live. Now, in my heart, I wish I could live in New York.
On breaking news like flies on shit. This is Howard 100 News.
Stern Show guest and Oscar-nominated actor Jonah Hill mentioned he's a fan of artist Jonas Wood. Jonas did a painting of Eric the Actor. Jonas explains why he did the painting.
He literally walked in and I knew he was a super fan, so I pulled this drawing I had out, work on paper I had.
Artist Jonas Wood recalls the time actor and Stern Show superfan Jonah Hill walked into his gallery. It was at that very moment the stars aligned, and he knew it was time to pull out his super secret painting of Eric the actor.
So I showed him the work on paper of Eric, and he was really into it.
The painting is of Eric sitting on a park bench with a cheetah.
Felt like it was just a great portrait of Eric. I had a connection with Eric and Eric's character.
Jonas's paintings go for at least 6 figures, and as of now, it's not for sale. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
Ask Napkin Ed. While he does view himself as a card-carrying member of the Whack Pack, it's a different story for Ask Napkin when it comes to being a U.S. citizen.
You are a sovereign citizen.
Exactly.
Living in the United States.
No.
No?
I'm not living in the U.S.
Oh, where are you living these days?
Well, on paper I am.
Ah.
But in my mind...
Sure. Where are you living in your mind?
In my country.
Does it have a name?
I'm thinking of a name for it. I don't have any yet.
So you've literally just started thinking?
Yeah. Well, no. I've been thinking about it for 2 years now.
Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
The actor. He's a piece of work.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. Whackpacker Eric the actor appearing this season in an episode of Brickleberry. Creators of the animated show, Roger Black and Waco, describe the uniqueness of working with the actor.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, the only weird thing is we've never had to try to deal with an actor with an oxygen tank.
It was kind of like working with Darth Vader. Like an Ewok, if an Ewok fucked Darth Vader, that's what it was kind of like working with. And he actually said it during one of the takes, like, "Can you hear my oxygen tank?" He had to be laying down. So he asked for like a reclining couch to record his audio. So they had to bring a fucking couch into the recording studio.
How was the end result? Were you guys happy with what he did?
Yeah, the stuff that you can't hear the oxygen tank was pretty good.
Shouting, "Hey now," from the mountaintop. Hey now. This is Howard 100 News.
Wrap-up show co-host John Hine taking to the airwaves at MLB Network and interviewing Baltimore Orioles star Nelson Cruz.
Nelson, this is John Hine. My question is, you lost Matt Wieters, you lost Manny Machado. A lot of people try to write off the Orioles early on, but you guys are very resilient, and now you've got this big lead. What's it like in there when those guys go down? Who's picking who up?
I mean, the organization is doing a really good job, bringing those young guys. The case, when Wieters went down, we bring Kelly Joseph, and he's been huge for the team. Overall, I think we stay focused and whatever we can control is go there and play every day, and just the other things just take care of themselves.
The king of all media under a lot of pressure when giving the eulogy for Joan Rivers. Howard admitted to having a raunchy opening line about Joan's vagina. His wife, Beth Stern, was sitting there waiting to see how those inside the temple would react.
All I know is holding my breath, and when he said it, I was sitting there and I heard everybody just sigh, change the whole tone and mood, and it lightened it, but it was so heartfelt and beautiful at the same time.
And this note, Beth is taping the second annual Kitten Bowl this week in New York City. All the kittens in the show are available for adoption now at nsal.org. Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
The actor critiques the drunk.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. It comes as no surprise that Eric the actor would be critical of Jeff the drunk's acting abilities. Objective observations or just covetous comments? It's Howard 100 News in depth.
My reaction to the interview, that was not acting. Give me a break. He was, the clip there, he was sounding exactly like himself.
That's Whackpacker Eric the actor, and he has some harsh criticism for fellow actor Jeff the Drunk Curro after he heard some rough clips of Jeff's acting on Howard 100 News. Eric feels Jeff is not acting at all because he doesn't sound any different, unlike Eric when he was on the show in plain sight. Here's a clip.
You that reporter I called?
Reporter? I'm Beth's sister-in-law. Who are you?
I'm her landlord. I'm going to shame that crazy bitch on YouTube. Keys, woman.
Your mama didn't teach you any manners?
My mama's dead. Happy?
Eric now tells me why he's a better actor than Jeff. And believe me when I tell you, this makes no sense whatsoever.
I say they're wrong because, in what I've done, I've played a homeless person. I've played a landlord. Neither of those, I've never been a landlord. I've never been a homeless person. So that's where I say there's a difference. He was sounding like he was just playing his same drunk self that he is.
Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
Stalking Bigfoot in the wilds of Vermont, badgering celebrities on red carpets across the nation, and pushing Stern staffers' buttons. Howard 100 News will drive you nuts.
Howard 100 News reporter Lisa G. asked former longtime executive producer of The Late Show with David Letterman, Robert Morton, how he feels about Howard's longtime friend retiring.
It's terrific. I hope he's really happy. He earned it. He's worked hard, and it's nice to retire. Everyone should be able to afford retirement, especially the way that he is.
And so is that bittersweet for you? I mean, since you were such an integral part of the show for so long?
No, not at all. I rarely watch the show, so I'm not going to miss it terribly.
There's been speculation in the Stern compound that show writer Benji Bronk is soon to be among the ranks of the homeless. Benji goes to great lengths to dispel the rumors.
No. I have a home. I have like 2 drawers of stuff. That's been my goal all my life. I have become a functional minimalist. I can move anywhere now, and that's always been my dream, just go from place to place. And I've always wanted to live in a boat or a house, so maybe I'll get something out of it. I'm in a unique situation that it would be really fun.
Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
The actor. Cyber harassment.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. Whackpacker Eric the actor, a victim of online fraud, and he is not happy about it. It's Howard 100 News in depth.
Hey, Shuli, these fuckers that have been harassing me on Twitter and on Facebook and email have gone way too fucking far.
That is one angry little guy. Whackpacker Eric the actor is no stranger when it comes to being harassed online. But this time, he's right. These people have gone too far. Someone put an ad on Craigslist claiming to have a Sybian for sale with Eric's home address. Not cool, especially when someone actually shows up at your door.
I just had some guy show up to my house, asking if he could purchase the Simian. I'm pretty sure he meant Sybian that I have for sale. I don't have a fucking Sybian. I have no fucking need for one of those stupid-ass things. He said he saw it on Craigslist and saw my address and asked if he could buy it. Yeah, he was here to pick it up. He already talked to me by email. These fuckers need to be fucking stopped. And they need to be put where they should be. Jail.
Listen, to all you people fucking with Eric, leave his family and his home address out of it. Trust me, you can still piss him off without going there. Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
Howard 100 News, the only news organization that gives a shit about Eric the actor.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Mike Potter, a wig designer for several successful Broadway musicals. On the Tony Awards red carpet, Lisa G. asked Potter about Howard's hair.
He's gotten better over the years, Howard. Hair has improved Howard's a lot. He uses better products, I think, or something. I don't know. It looks softer and smoother and nicer. He looks very handsome.
Stern Show guest and Oscar-nominated actor Jonah Hill, a big fan of the Whack Pack. But he does have his favorites.
When I was growing up, Beetlejuice, that was legendary. Hank, obviously. I like High Pitch too. He's an interesting character. But Eric just evolves. You know what I mean? Like he's even more different than when he came on. And the whole balloons thing was I know he probably doesn't like to speak of that, man. And, I like Imran, man, too. Come on, he's been on fire lately. That song, Imran Khan, that's great. Yeah.
Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
The Actor, ER drama.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. A scare for whackpacker Eric the Actor. A visit to the ER over the weekend. A wrist injury. It's Howard 100 News you need to know.
How you feeling? You good? Your health good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Got a bruised left wrist.
Eric the Actor is like life. Fragile, and most of the time, shitty. Eric talked to me about his recent trip to the emergency room.
I fell, lost my balance, and fell and landed on my left side, and I put my arm down between my upper body and the hard tile floor. And when I got up, I looked at my wrist, and because I'm on a baby aspirin for the heart thing, I looked at my wrist and it was all swollen because of the blood thinner. And then I went into the ER. It was almost 2 Tuesdays ago. And I was there from after 4 p.m. to almost 4 a.m.
Well, so you fell down, but, just between you and I, cough once if Jan's beating you. I know he's around. All right, cough twice if he's not. Okay. Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
More irritating than shit on a shoe. This is Howard 100 News.
Stern Show executive producer Gary Dell'Abate attending his 35th high school reunion over the weekend. A trip down memory lane. It's Howard 100 News behind the scenes.
Welcome back. It went really good. It was really good. I mean, the thing that sucks about these things is every time you go, every 5 years, the crowd dwindles.
The high school class meets up every 5 years, but there's no reunion tradition.
No, we're not that organized. We could barely figure out how to get to where we're going.
Though the crowd has thinned, as well as the hairlines of some classmates, it was a good time had by all.
We had a really good group. It was great. I saw one of my really, really good friends that I've known since junior high school. Has been in Florida forever. Had not seen him in ages. And a couple of my good friends that I still see all the time were there. Guys I'm going away with this weekend.
And this time around, a little spotlight on Gary.
A lot of people had read my book. My book wasn't out at the last one 5 years ago. A lot of people read it. And a lot of people came up to me and, we talked about the book. Just that they were surprised at some of the things in the book or that they related to some of the things in the book.
And a reminder that things get better after high school.
High school's such a weird place and people are frozen in time for you, You go to the reunion and you see somebody and you're like, oh, there's that kid that used to sit next to me in science class. He's fucking, what a douche he was. Then you go to get a drink and you start talking to him. You're like, wow, that guy's like the nicest guy. Yeah, he was a douche in 1978. It's fucking 35 years later.
Brett Larson, Howard 100 News.
Queen of the Whackback, Marianne from Brooklyn, says she'd love to talk about America's Got Talent with Howard's mom, Ray, as the excitement builds for the live shows, starting soon.
Howard should give Ray my number. Me and her could dish about AGT all day and all night because I'm totally obsessed about it. In fact, I just got the confirmation this weekend from AGT that I got my same 10 spots, my same seats at Radio City.
Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
The Actor and the pictures.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. The leaking of those online nude celebrity photos still making news. Whackpacker Eric the Actor logged on and looked. What was he most interested in? It's Howard 100 News in depth.
So I'm curious as to whether or not you saw the leaked celebrity photos.
Some of them.
Let me guess which ones you've seen, all right?
Okay.
Millions of people have seen the leaked celebrity photos, but I could care less about what any of those people think about the pictures. There's only one person that I want to hear from when it comes to these photos, and that's Eric the actor. Now, if I know my Eric, which I like to think I do, my guess would be the only pictures he's seen were Kate Upton. Right, Eric?
Yes, I saw all those. The one thing's for sure, they could have left out the photo of her and Justin Verlander where you could see his bare ass.
But what did you think of the photos without Verlander's bare ass in it?
Really good.
Yeah. So just Kate Upton?
Yeah, those are the ones that I was successful at finding.
And probably the first ones you were looking for, too, right?
Yes.
And we all know why. Big ass titties, am I right?
Yep.
He may be tiny, but he's all man. Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
Howard 100 News, the only news organization that gives a shit about Eric the actor.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Queen of the Whack Pack, Marianne from Brooklyn, praising Whack Packer Ham Hands Bill for showing up at AGT every Tuesday night. But Marianne says he squeezes just a little too tight when they pose for pics.
Every time he's there, we take a picture, and for some reason his hand goes around your waist, and like he squeezes you closer and closer, and he says, "Marion, you smell good." I go, "Of course I do. I just took a shower and had my hair blown on flowers."
Back in the 80s, Todd Rundgren used Red Peter's song Blow Me as his walk-on music. Recently, Todd and Red recorded a version together. Howard played it Monday. Howard 100 News tracked down Rundgren in Hawaii. He told us it was an honor to finally sing with Red on the song.
It's only recently that I actually met Red, and Red showed up and proposed this duet, and I thought opportunities like this don't present themselves every day. In fact, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me to pay homage to what I believe is a certain sense of musical masterpiece.
Todd's been touring with his own band and also with Ringo Starr's All-Star Band. Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
A high-tech tribute to the actor.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. Whackpacker Eric the actor, a favorite of Stern staffers and Stern fans. Witness yet another tribute to the actor. Stern fan, sculptor, and now 3D printer Chris Mills made a 3D copy of Eric's memorial bench. Chris explains to Lisa G. what the print looks like.
It's something that you put on your shelf or on your desk maybe. It's about 5 or 6 inches wide and 5 or 6 inches tall, about 1.5 inches deep, and it has 2 little drawers in the back of it that pull out and hold the urn. It's something that you would, look at as a memorial to Eric.
And what was it about Eric that you liked so much?
He's one of the only people that can call Howard to the carpet. And that was really powerful and wonderful, and I couldn't get enough.
Hey! When a midget's head explodes, Howard 100 News is there.
You fucking retard!
The Howard 100 News investigation has confirmed that High-Pitch Eric, despite losing some weight, has in fact cheated on his diet. That during a recent trip to Philadelphia. High-Pitch did not dispute our findings when confronted by John Lieberman.
Yes, because I was hungry. And because I ate so early in the morning at 7 a.m. And I didn't eat till that night. I was so hungry.
So while you were in Philadelphia, what did you eat?
That morning I had oatmeal and egg whites with turkey breast at 7 a.m. And then I waited to eat at 9 o'clock because I was at a tailgate party at Lincoln Financial Field and in the parking lot of the stadium, and someone offered me a cookie and just a tiny bit of pasta, which I had, and that's all I had.
Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg wowed everyone by speaking fluent Mandarin Chinese at a conference in Beijing this week. So we want to know, what Stern staffers speak another language? Sal Garvanelli told our Lisa G. he speaks Italian.
Tu sei una pezza di merda. You know what I just said?
You're a piece of shit.
Exactly. You got it, right? Lisa, does that answer your question?
Thank you.
So we wanted to put Sal to the test. And we asked Alex DiTrolio from Sirius Hits 1, who's fluent in Italian, to give Sal a test run. Here's how that worked out.
Fai qualche cosa questo weekend?
Una vacanza con miei figlio.
Sì, dove vai?
Upstate.
Vai con la famiglia?
Sì, miei 3 figli, 3 maschi.
E come si chiamano?
Antonio, Aiden and Aaron.
Ho una casa di vacanza?
Sì, per vacanza ogni mese, una volta per mese.
How's he doing?
He's doing very well.
Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
Stern Show.
In honor of this anniversary, we put together a new prank call to honor Eric's memory. I think you're going to like this. We called that Kathy Show. You know Kathy.
Sure.
Here we go.
Welcome to Live with Kathy. Now the announcements. Eric, the actor Lynch, passed away yesterday, surrounded by family and friends. Eric was short in stature, but not in spirit. And he was an actor. That is awesome. My condolences. I'm so sorry he passed away. Oh, wait a minute. I have a caller. Let's see who it is. Hi there. Who am I talking to?
Hi, Kathy. It's Ronald Lynch. I'm calling about that obit you just read.
Mm-hmm.
It's fake. Eric is my brother. He isn't dead.
Well, I got this from Ronald. Ronald Lynch.
Yeah, it's my name, but it isn't me. I didn't send it.
What?
Eric's not dead, but he's very upset.
You're kidding.
He wants to speak with you. Here he is.
What?
Hello.
Eric?
Yes.
Well, why did I... Oh, this is weird.
I am not dead. I have not been dead.
Eric?
Stop reporting I'm dead.
Well, then who did this?
I'm getting sick of this bullshit. Stop
Eric,
doing all the bullshit you're doing.
We didn't know. I didn't know.
I have had it.
Are you an aspiring actor?
Yes.
And a lifelong devotee of the arts?
Does not mean that I'm dead.
Were you born with a birth defect that confined you to a wheelchair?
I'm club-fucking-footed, you asswipe.
Oh.
Stop bugging me. Stop reporting I'm dead.
I am not taking any responsibility. How dare you?
Don't you ever fucking do that again.
They're not.
Leave me the fuck alone.
I do not take any responsibility for it. Get in touch with the person who initiated it.
No, you arrogant piece
Get
of
in touch
shit.
with the gentleman who sent me the email.
Just back the fuck off me.
Eric, thank you for calling in. I'll have to get on
Bye
this.
for now, big-nosed bastard.
Thank you. Au revoir. And he's not dead, everyone. So be aware of that. Eric is not dead. Hello?
Stop with
They're not.
the stupid bullshit. Stop reporting I'm dead.
Nope.
You
Nope.
will fucking regret it. You dumb fuck.
I don't know what your problem is. I had nothing to do with it. You are just creating issues. I had nothing to do with it. And I do not take any responsibility. Get a life.
Yeah, I love that. There's this whole war going on her show.
The Howard Stern Show.
Bigfoot. He's a killer.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. If you think Whackpacker Bigfoot is intimidating in real life, he's a big guy. Wait till you get a load of Bigfoot in the movie Jersey Shore Massacre. It's Howard 100 News reporter Lisa G. on the red carpet.
Did you have a scene with Bigfoot in Jersey Shore Massacre?
I did. He tried to kill me many times.
Danielle Dalico, just one of the actresses who had the pleasure of working on set with Bigfoot. Did he say a lot of "it is"? Like, I'm going to kill you, it is?
A little bit, yeah.
These two actresses also had scenes with him.
He was so sweet, very polite.
Bigfoot is
the funniest, biggest guy ever. Like, he has the biggest heart.
Bigfoot made his appearance on the red carpet. Is this your first red carpet?
Yes, it is. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Do you like it with all the paparazzi taking your picture?
Yeah, that was all right. I acted right into it. I'm doing like that. I growled at them.
The girls that I interviewed said you were a great actor.
Yeah, I'm a natural.
And he was off to watch the screening. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
The king of all media has said no to getting dunked with freezing water for ALS research, but that has not deterred others from accepting the challenge. Actor Zac Efron got the freeze, then challenged others, including a whackbacker.
That was way colder than anticipated. Thank you, Ashley, for my nomination. I donated, and I nominate Rob Pattinson, Matthew McConaughey, and Eric the actor.
When a midget's head explodes, Howard 100 News is there.
You fucking retard.
This day in Howard history, August 20th, 2008, we celebrated the pending wedding of beloved Stern Show announcer George Takei and his longtime partner Brad by throwing the Stern Show's first ever gay bachelor party.
Jonah, if you could just, for George, the simplest thing is if you could just, I don't want to explain it, but if you could just drop your pants so George could see it that way.
George needs to see his bachelor party.
Oh, you just want me to feel like this? I want to feel it, absolutely, yes.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
How does it feel?
Well,
it's all scrunched up.
Yes, it's scrunched up. It's
Here,
not
check it out,
14 inches, but there's
not
enough substance
What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing, Artie.
Oh, my God.
George, it's like you're milking a cow.
This day in Howard history. Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
Eric the actor, happy birthday.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. Whackpacker Eric the actor celebrating his 39th birthday. Nothing but peace and love from Stern staffers for the actor. It's Howard 100 News you need to know.
Happy birthday, little man. I remember riding with him in a car last year. He was so nice and so meek. Total fuck up on the air.
That's Ronnie the limo driver with some birthday wishes for Eric the actor. And he's not alone. Here is producer Jason Kaplan.
I like to think that every year with you is a gift for all of us. And if I can make a birthday wish, I will say this every time I do a news story about Eric, please bring back the Cam Show.
Will Murray.
Eric, I'm really impressed you've lived as long as you had and lived a full life. Well, it's not that full.
Half full.
And I think that's being generous, but okay. Half full life, and I'm glad you're still with us, and you still have dreams of opening a mall. Good for you, buddy. Happy birthday.
Producer Steve Brandano.
I think that he's like 39 or something. I think if we make it till next year, the Eric the Midget birthday bash coming 2015? Yeah, mark my words.
Dead or alive, we're doing it.
Exactly.
And of course, media producer J.D. Harmeyer.
I know he's one of your favorites. Eric the Midget's birthday. Any wishes, greetings you'd like to give him? Go ahead.
Happy birthday. That's it. Thank you. Goodbye.
Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
Our news team will kick your news team ass.
Jason Bateman in studio Tuesday feels close to Howard. He says there's a reason. It's Howard 100 News behind the scenes.
No, January. That's
January 12th?
I'm January 14th. Are you serious? There you go. That's why we get along.
What is it about actor and director Jason Bateman that seems so similar to Howard Stern, down to the OCD?
I'm not a big astrologist, but we're born because we're both Capricorns. We're born close to the same day. I have found that a lot of people that are born around the same time usually get along with one another.
When discussing acting, Jason said he'd have no problem with having to kiss his sister for a role. So what's going through his head when asked about that?
Unfortunately, terrible thoughts. He he painted quite a picture in there.
He says Howard gets you to a lot of different places you wouldn't normally think you were going to go. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
Robin Quivers, a major presence in the documentary Lunch Hour, dealing with the unhealthy food served to kids at school. Producer-director James Costa on the value of having Robin in his production.
Having Robin involved was, a dream come true because she is so into this issue about healthy eating. Every day we sit there and do nothing, kids get unhealthy meals.
If you do a spot-on impression of any well-known person, you could have a shot at a $5,000 cash prize in the Howard Stern Show's Impressions Contest. For official rules and complete details, visit SiriusXM.com/Howard. Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
The Howard Stern Show.
But anyway, it was recently the 15th anniversary of Eric the Actor's first call to our show and the 3rd anniversary of his death. And just to give you a little reminder, Eric first called us in 2002 to talk about Kelly Clarkson. And we knew right away there was something different about him. Here he is. Eric, how old are you?
27.
What's wrong with you? There's something wrong, right?
Well, I'm a disabled person.
Yeah, okay.
You're a guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm only 3'5", 3'6".
We got to get you down here. You're in love with Kelly Clarkson of American Idol?
Yep.
Maybe we can hook you two kids up.
If I can get her to come in here, maybe I can hook you up with her.
Wouldn't mind that, that's for sure.
He was the best.
The Howard Stern Show.
The actor and his anniversary.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. He is a Stern Show celebrity superfan favorite, Whackpacker Eric the Actor, now celebrating 12 years on the Stern Show. We have Stern staff reaction. It's Howard 100 News in depth.
I was surprised to hear this is the 12th anniversary of Eric.
Considering we just had 11?
Yeah, of Eric's first call. It seemed like the 11th or 10th one happened a few months ago.
That's wrap-up show host John Hine. And he knows, along with everyone else, that 12 years ago today, a legend was born on the Howard Stern Show. At that time, he wasn't even an actor yet. And 12 years later, staffers like writer Nick Ruckert have this to say about Eric the Actor.
I love Eric the Actor. And I think it's been a wild ride. We've seen him through, wanting to be an actor, wanting to be a songwriter, wanting to call himself Eric Masserino, which is Italian for little person.
Don't forget Eric the wrestling manager.
Eric the wrestling manager. But it all began as Eric the Idol expert 12 years ago.
Producer Jason Kaplan.
Love Eric. Happy anniversary, yada yada. So let me just take this opportunity to make a plea to one of my favorite Whackpackers, regular callers into the show of all time, Eric the Actor. Please bring back the webcam. Please, please, please bring back the webcam. The only way you could ever be better on the show than you already are is when I can watch you call into the show. I will do, just please, or just give it to me directly. We don't have to share it with the world. All right? I'll pay you like a webcam girl.
Writer Richard Christie.
Congrats, Eric. I am going to celebrate my ass off for this weekend. I'm going to drink a shitload of beer and just have a great time. I was going to do that anyway, but now I'll do it for Eric.
Works out.
It works out great.
Happy anniversary, Eric. Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
Howard 100 News, the only news organization that gives a shit about Eric the Actor.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
A very youthful Baba Booey picture posted on Stern Show social media pages getting a lot of attention. We get reaction from Stern Show producer Will Murray and senior producer Jason Kaplan.
That's baby Bowie. Early Bowie teeth. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's, even as a 3-year-old child, the first thing you notice is that mouth.
He looks so cute and happy, but his Achilles heel is showing, and that is the gigantic mammoth upper lips, gum, teeth that he has that he's clearly had his entire life. It's very brave of him to give it to us. It's very popular online. A lot of fun comments. People sending in pictures of people sending in pictures of monkeys smiling that look like I did.
Say other monkeys.
I wasn't even trying to be a dick.
On the heels of his first movie, Whackpacker Bigfoot calling himself a movie star. And the person he now claims he's in the same league with?
I got a few signatures I signed for people that saying I'm a star. Can't pair it with nothing, but maybe Beetlejuice. I've seen some of his movies.
Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
a tribute to the actor.
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. A memorial poster filled with celebrity signatures is on its way to Eric the Actor's family, all coordinated by Queen of the Whack Pack, Marianne from Brooklyn. Lisa G. has the story.
I got John Mellencamp, Jennifer Hudson, and I got Robin at the end. I picked up the sign, I went over to her, and she signed it.
Queen of the Whack Pack, Marianne from Brooklyn, says her heart is full knowing Eric's family will be able to see the names of fans and celebrities that enjoyed Eric so much. Even Howard Stern signed the poster.
It's a very appropriate day. It really was. It all worked out very well.
Marianne stood for hours outside SiriusXM headquarters on a chilly New York morning and then rushed to her local post office to make sure the poster got out in time for Eric's memorial.
And it says, do not bend, and it's fragile, and they can mail it like a big picture. You know what I mean?
Was that expensive?
It was my donation. My pleasure.
She says that's the least she could do for someone who entertained us for so long. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
We continue to hear from fellow Whackpackers on the loss of Eric the Actor. Medicated Pete, somber over Eric's passing.
He definitely loved show business and everything. So I mean that's what I really admired about him.
Will you miss him?
Yeah, and in spite of being a pain in the ass, which he was, I mean he definitely added a lot of good to the show.
Dr. Drew refers to the medical signals leading up to Eric the Actor's death and wishing he had brought them to everyone's attention.
I feel bad that I kind of saw it coming. You could tell, somebody with that, what we call body habitus, with him, his chest is so constricted, and they get these horrible cardiopulmonary problems. And he was talking about his arrhythmias. That meant that the heart was enlarged and wasn't working right. And that's a death sentence. And so I knew it was coming. And I wish I'd spoken up about it so people could have had a chance to sort of tell him how much we admire him and how much we enjoy him and how much entertainment and joy he brought everybody. It's all now after the fact. All the outpouring has come, and I'm part of that. I'm here to say I loved having him. I loved him. I loved listening to him. I will miss him, but I'm sorry that I didn't speak up so I could have, or anybody else could have had a chance to tell him that before he died.
Another Howard 100 News Brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
The actor, did he or did he not donate?
No more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. Whackpacker Eric the Actor, standing by his claim that yes, he actually did make a contribution to ALS. However, his explanation is questionable at best. It's Howard 100 News, in depth.
Well, I'm just getting tired of him and others saying that it was not me donating.
Eric the Actor is in the news almost as much as the NFL and ISIS. And the question that everyone wants to ask, did he or did he not donate to ALS like he claimed he did? Eric had told us that he would be sending us a receipt over at Howard 100 News to prove that he donated. We have yet to receive it. And I try to get to the bottom of this issue, but only leave more confused.
Possession of that money was in my possession. So, yes, I did donate that money.
Was the money that you were in possession with given to you by somebody else, by a fan?
Yes, but if I waited a day or two, I could have used Brickleberry money. I could have used my SSI money. I want this person, TSS Taylor, offered the money up. Did not ask me, do I need the money? He offered to send it to me so I could donate.
See, I told you. Shuli Agar, Howard 100 News.
Stern Show's senior producer Jason Kaplan not so upset about the mean tweets he and media editor J.D. Harmeyer are receiving. Jason says he likes the attention. It's Howard 100 News, behind the scenes.
Social media, where the people can gather online, share news stories, thoughts and ideas, pictures of their cats, and talk shit about everyone with complete anonymity. Stern Show producer Jason Kaplan is taking the mean messages about him head on.
Everybody's talking at me.
From
DJ2LIO. He, Jason, looks like those kids you always punched around in school, the one everyone hated for no apparent reason. Well, DJ, you're not that far off. I wasn't really bullied. I mean, I had a moment or two where a bully picked on me, but if anything, I was just ignored. All right, this one's from Sniper710. I love that liberals preach tolerance as long as you think as they do, but belittle any other idea or opinion. Yeah. Hey, Sniper, fuck you. I'm belittling and condescending your fucking dumbass opinion.
As for this simple quip about Kaplan,
quote, dickwad. Yep. Sure, buddy. I mean, I'll tell you. Listen, the fact that anyone's even commenting on me, good or bad, is amazing. Because like I said, going back to my high school days, if anything, I was ignored, not bullied. So that anyone's paying any attention to me is taking time out of their day to write dickwad under my picture. God bless you. I love you all.
Bring it on, internet trolls. Bring it on. Brett Larson, Howard 100 News.
Just the tip.
What is in the news?
The Howard 100 News tip line.
Breaking news.
Call 877-H100-TIP or email howard100news@SiriusXM.com.
Beth Stern unveiling the cover of her upcoming book, Yoda, the story of a cat and his kittens, on her Instagram account this weekend. She told Lisa G. drawing Yoda, a white Persian cat, took some time for the book's illustrator to get it right.
There's this wonderful guy named Devin Crane I've been working so closely with. I'm probably driving him nuts because I'm like, no, Yoda's fluffier. No, he's thinner. No, he's fatter today. And so that we've gotten there, I couldn't be happier.
All proceeds from the book will go to Bianca Furry Friends expansion at the North Shore Animal League. Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.